Hey everyone, how's it going? Right, today I was planning to go to Bowden Park, which I did do, but it was a blowout because the River Wandle down there was completely shallow, probably about half a foot deep, if that. You could see everything on the inside the river, you know, on the surface of the river, not near at all. I tried near. It's like a little waterfall, and I've got 1p, and that's it. I then decided to go to Worcester Park, but as I was heading there, I decided, screw it, I might as well go to Kingston. And yeah, I went to Kingston. My magnet got caught up, but I managed to free it on the first time. That was over the side where I normally go. I did go into Bushy Park a bit later, but again, that was a small lake. Very shallow. You could see it's just muddy and, you know, weedy. So I came back out, got lost, ended up walking the opposite direction, but I managed to get back to Kingston Bridge. And this time I actually went back onto the other side, where all the shops and like pubs and cafeterias are. And I pulled out a couple of interesting bits and pieces. I'll show you those in a minute. My magnet got caught a second time. What it got caught on, I do not know. I was pulling. English guy helped me to try to pull it. Couldn't get the damn thing loose. Been pulling a good 20 odd minutes, I think it was. I was just about going to give up and get a knife out and cut the bloody the rope. And I thought, I'm going to give a couple more tugs and that's it. And lucky I did, because it actually came free. Great big bubbles come up from below the river. Great big mud, so you know. So I think it must have caught on a rock or something. And eventually I did get it back, which I'm glad of, because it's like my 140k magnet. I didn't really want to lose it if possible. I mean, please God, get it back. Let me get it back. You know, once I get it back, I won't do any more. But I did do some more. But before I actually did get it stuck, I found some really cool items, 2 cool items. And I don't think anyone has ever found any of these along the River Thames. And if they have, I like to see them, because these are really cool. And I'm going to show you them last. So anyway, what I did find was a bunch of coins, as you know, like 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. P in 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. That's 20. That's 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. That's 43p and 25p. So 20, 43, 53, 63, about 68p if I'm correct. I don't know. I found this little kind of like tack thing. I don't know what it's for, but I have seen people say that these probably might have been used in the early Victorian times. What for, I don't know. This, I do not know what this is. If anyone knows what that is, let me know, because it's kind of like bendy. It's got, I think that's stone, I'm not sure, but it's got iron here and there. That's all iron. I think that's a little bit of iron. That's plastic. And that might be iron, but it looks more stony kind of thing to me. So I don't know what that is. So yeah, if anyone knows what that is, let me know. A pair of scissors, very, very rusted up. I don't think I'm ever going to get those. But if you look at them, look how small they are. I think these could be early Victorian, because I've never seen a pair of scissors with that small finger holes and that length. So it could be Victorian, it could be early 40s, 50s, World War II, don't know. Could even be earlier than Victorian. I've got no idea. An old iPod. Very old, very rusty. It's got some weight to it, actually. I never knew that was that heavy, but it's got some weight to it. I'm not going to try charging it up because it ain't going to charge up, and it's waterlogged, and that'll probably go in the bin anyway. I'm not going to hold on to some of this stuff. I'll explain the reason why later. A penknife, very rusted up. Bottle opener. That's a bottle opener swirl, and a little blade there. Very rusty. Some people like rusty things. Don't know why. I don't know what this is. I think this might be one of those like alarm things. Might be for like a car alarm or something. I don't know. If anyone knows what that is, I think it is an alarm actually. Pair of scissors. Cool pair of scissors. Let me just see what's going on in the chat. Anything? I think. Little bangle. 3 teaspoons. Now, what I'm going to decide to do is every time I find spoons, forks, knives, I might not continue bringing these home. I just might put them to the side and leave them someone else. So I've got too many, and I'm not going to be like cleaning them up, and unless they got like a nice pattern down the side, then I might do. But if they're just plain, then I won't bother. Back door key. Do something. And another bunch of keys. I love getting keys though. Funny enough, right, I actually pulled these up, and about 10 minutes later, this Pakistani comes up to me and goes, "Have you found any key? Have you found any key?" I said, "No." Actually, yeah, I have. He goes, "I've lost my key." He said, "Key," quote, "key." I said, "Well, I found these, but these have been in there for a week, so I don't think these." "Oh, no, they're not my key. I lost my key." He goes, "I've got to find my key." I thought, well, if you knew where it was, I might be able to find it. I know he's lost it in the water somewhere, but he probably dropped it out on his out of his pocket somewhere on the concrete or the grass or whatever. So yeah, keys. It's actually got a phone number. London Lewis. I've probably been in there for a good few weeks. So actually got something here, but I can't read it properly. Magnifying glass is gone. Oh, it is. Timpson Key Helpline. And the thing where it had the phone number has been cut off. So keys. I don't know how I bought that home, but big nail. Another penknife. This was actually really chopped up. Now I found a hammer, which I've left in the kitchen because you've seen hammers. You know, I've got bloody loads of hammers. I started knocking it down, and the piece of wood which was along there came off. I have still got a bit of wood, I think it is, but that's the same bit there. The blades looks okay inside. You can see kind of where the blades are, but there was a bit of wood there. But where I banged it with a hammer, trying to like knock off some of that rust, it kind of just like took the wooden bit off. But that's got like a blade there, can opener, bottle opener, and I think 2 blades there as well. Some of these pen knives I'm not even going to bother trying to fix and repair. Now this, you can see it's a spoon, but I'm wondering if that's pewter. Like I found another spoon, but you can see the difference in the colour. That might be pewter. I'm not sure. No, it did have a lot of rust on it. Suddenly the rust just came off, like so. So that might be pewter. Not saying it's that's the only part of the spoon I found. I was hoping I'll find the rest, but nope. Probably just all decayed away. So one whole spoon and one part of spoon. Knives, still finding knives, apart from those 2 pen knives. This is a knife. I think this might be similar to the other one. I think that's Jedged. Can't even see it really. It's got a name on it, but I can't really read it. I think it's Edge. Static QT or something. And I also found this one. That one is something Montana stainless. So I found those 2 nice as well. But the best finds, guys. Now, I haven't seen anyone on any video find any tags to old boats. I found 2 metal tags today. I reckon there could have been more, but the thing was my magnet got caught. It took me 20 minutes, half hour to get the damn thing back. I nearly had to cut the rope and leave the magnet behind, which was going to piss me off, but eventually it did come free. I think it might have been snagged on a very heavy rock, and where I've been pulling, near enough breaking my arm. It did eventually remove the boulder, and the magnet came free, and I was able to bring it in. But you know, I wasn't too sure if I wanted to do more, but I did. But I didn't throw it out as far as I did before it got caught. I was bringing it more closer to me. I wasn't really getting much, you know, just scrap metal, which I put in a bag and threw away. Got a few coins. But these tags, guys, you know, these are awesome. The one I'm going to show you first is a bit hard to actually see. I've run out of vinegar, so I can't really do much with this one until I go and buy some more vinegar. But it says here, I don't know if you see that, 228, right? Then it's available until 31st December 1990. Don't know if you see that. You see the actual 1919. These are the things they probably had as an identity for their boats. Hi, David. So this was kind of cool. Like, this was the second one I caught. The first one is even better, you know. Different shape, different background. But they did actually print these in white by the looks of things, because that's 1919, and it got available until 31st December 1919, and it's like 228. So that could be the boat number. There is some text up there. I can't read it. And there's also some text around here. So I'm going to have to try to get some vinegar and try to clean up. I did just get like a scouring brush to give some of that a bit more of a clean off, because I couldn't see the date. I could just barely see the date when I got it out, but the date looked more black because the blackness was on the actual writing, but I could still actually read out 1919. So these are the things that, you know, are pretty amazing. And I reckon that, you know, if these were really cleaned up, these could be worth money. But I'm not going to sell them, because this is stuff that people want, you know, to find, collect. And this ain't the only one. The other one is a different shape, and it's better quality, better writing. And how they've lasted in the river for over 100 years, I am fucking gobsmacked. I really am, especially the other one. The other one is just under 100 years. It's around about 90 years. So really, this is just under. This is 98 years. 98 years old. Coming up to 200 years. Coming up to 100 years. Now you're going to see the next one, yeah, and this other one's fucking even more amazing because you can see everything on the badge. And I really hope I can get this cleaned up. I just got to go and buy more vinegar, and I'll probably do that tomorrow evening. So that, you know, that's crazy. That is like a boat badge for whoever, you know, had this on their boat or barge. I don't think there was any speedboats around at the time, so it's probably like a barge. Could be a fishing boat or something. But it says, you know, available until 31st December 1990. Now you look at this other one. This one's even better. This is crazy. Right, Thames Concept Vacancy, Thames Concept Vacancy, or whatever it is, private pleasure vessel, registration number 286, and I know that's a 2. That's definitely a 2 at the end. Available until 31st December 1925. Now, if my magnet had not got stuck, I reckon I might have pulled out a couple more of these. Next time I go there, I will go back, but I'm going to use a smaller magnet. I'm going to probably use one of these ones, which is a Medillion one, and it picks up, you know, 90. It's supposed to pick up 68 kilos. So hopefully I might find some more. I don't really want to take my big magnet. If I don't take one of these, I'll probably take my one of my other magnets, like the 68 kilo one, which is about the size of this magnifying glass. But you know, this was crazy when I pulled this up. I thought, what the fuck? You know, near 7 years from now, that'd be 100 years old. You know, I'm actually going to try and see if there's anything on Google in a minute to see if there's anything on there. Let me do it now, actually. I'm going to have to take my glove off. Right. Thames. Vessel number 2862. So I'm trying to think like that. History development of Port of Faversham. Bylaws, rules and regulation. Right, let me just do vessel number. Vessel. Registration number. Vessel MMSI. Hang on, what's this? Solo 2. And that's built in. No, that's not the one. Passenger launch pilot, 1965. Certificate number 2862. 1. Could have been similar. Let me just screenshot that. Could have been something like that. But I doubt it. National Historic Ships. Advanced. Well, what can we do for you? Let me just do 2862. Which 2862. There's an LM 2862. Let's see that one. Could be like that. Could have come up the Thames. Let me try. Yeah. 9.5. What could have been something like this? 1999. Online access to libraries. Let me do 1925. 19. No, ain't no 1925. Just think it came off a ship like that. That'd be fucking amazing. But I don't think it would have done. Although those kind of ships did actually go up on the Thames. Ship registration, Wikipedia. Try this one. Boat serial number. No. Anyone got any ideas on how could we search this one? I'm thinking of something else. Vessel registration number. Yeah. 125. National Archive of Historic Vessels. Search the registers. I don't know the surname. The registration. 2862. You're right getting a name for it. Pleasure vessel. Pleasure vessel. 2862. Sorry, not the reading chat at the moment. If anyone's chatting, just pleasure vessel 6822. 25. Pleasure craft regulations. Chaparrella. Yeah, I don't know how to find it. Equipment for pleasure. No, don't know. Well, there you go. That's what I've got today. I'll try to research. Can't find anything. If it had a boat's name on it, which it doesn't, it would have probably been easier to search. I don't think there's nothing on the back. Might be. I don't know. I see something on the back, but it just might be stones like it is there. But anyway, if I find anything, guys, I'll let you know. So, cheers for watching. I've got to go and get the camera now so I can copy over the video the channel later. So yeah, cheers for watching. Catch you later.